Okay, this is going to be the definition of a not good video because I'm not going to like really edit it. I'm not going to like produce it. It's not going to be a well-produced video, but I just wanted to make this video because I've been putting off watching this for like the longest time because I, for some reason, want to react to it on camera because I just feel like my reactions are just so over the top, genuinely, that people will be entertained or at least relate to this. Because, you know, this is just who I am as a person. I feel like other people are also this extra. This is Thomas Sanders, Accepting Anxiety, Part 1 and 2, me watching. It's like a watch-along. I don't want to call it a reaction, because I don't want to call it a reaction. It's a watch-along. You could watch it with me, or you could just watch me watch it. You're watching along with me. Okay? Okay. Because I've just been putting off watching this because I've been wanting to film it, and it's literally been a month, and I have just been avoiding it for this long, and I just really, really, really want to see it. I've been mostly avoiding it because I didn't want to know Anxiety's name. I know his name because it's been all over Tumblr and all over Twitter, blah, 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 and it's been very hard to avoid. But regardless of that, I love Sanders Sides videos because I love Thomas Sanders, and I love the stuff that he makes because they're always just so well made. So, you're basically just going to watch me scream about this video being amazing, me very frequently pausing it and being like, isn't this great? Because I love him. Thomas Sanders. My goodness, what a wholesome human. It's not going to have a thing right here. You're just going to hear the audio as I watch it. It's going to be very low production value here, okay? Because this isn't an official video. It's just a whatever. Okay, it's a whatever.
Hey, this is Thomas, and this is usually where I start off by saying something quick and witty to begin the video. Yeah.
See, I love him.
So yeah, another video. This is awesome. Oh wait, actually, I usually start off this video by saying, what is up everybody? But you know, I don't actually hear your responses, and strangely enough, I'm not concerned about consistency today. You know what I want to talk about? Eating food. Or you know what, actually, maybe about that TV show I just watched. Or maybe I should just watch another TV show and eat some food. That's it. All right, until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. If I may, I'm going to step in for a second. Logan's here, so I probably did something wrong. Well, you just seem to be a little uncharacteristically careless. I hadn't cared to notice. That's it. There it is. That's what you were saying. Yes.
Logan's
you tend to start the video with at least some sort of direction before the inevitable internal conflict. They do usually follow that story.
Call him out.
Maybe that's a good thing, you know? Like changing it up. No, I mean, maybe. No, I don't know. You're confusing me. I think I have a vocab word for this.
Shucka.
You good farm. Wow. But like, you're a really good trier.
That was an ancient fam. Oh my gosh. You good fam. I can't. Logan, I can't. I'm okay. You know, keep moving on.
For this, you good farm. Wow, that was bad, but like, you're a really good trier, Logan. You're really
Me at everything I do. Really good trier.
Ooh. Thomas, you didn't answer the question. Your question about whether or not I'm good, fam? That's the one. You'd probably know when something is up because you usually provide, you know, the explanatory exposition in my videos because all the other characters are too zany or relatable. Okay, I'm at a loss here. Should we check on the others? If you want. I do want that. Are you going to? Morality, creativity! Wow, rude. You're too cool to call us by our names, kiddo. Nah.
I love Dad so much. I love how he's this kiddo. Oh, what a good dad.
That was just the easiest way to, you know, quickly establish what you guys generally represent in case there are any new viewers watching. Jeez, okay. Consider taking a more nuanced approach with that explanation next time. He's my logical side. He's my logical side. Is everything Gucci, Thomas?
Oh my god. I can't. Is everything Gucci, Thomas? I am screaming. I can't. You would think that this is an overreaction, but this is just who I am as a person. I'm this level of extra at all times. I'm honestly just like laugh crying because Roman's saying, is everything Gucci, Thomas? I'm fine. Fine, let's move on.
I suppose I could have posed the question that way as well, but that is precisely why I wanted you two here. You mean us three? Oh, did I say three? No. Then I guess I didn't mean three.
He's made mistakes before.
An uncommon occurrence.
Well, then you might say the amount of mistakes you've made is infinitesimal.
You make one mistake, and this is what happens. Okay, time out for...
Logan's me. I love him. He's just like, he's like usually like this level of chill, but then he'll just spike up and I'm like, same.
The, and time out for the, focus on issues or focus on me.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns! Please stop.
Come on,
please. I'm sorry. Mulan! Thomas, this aloofness that you are displaying is highly unproductive.
You mean I can't make babies?
What? Just kidding. Can someone else please? Flames on the side of my face. Seething fire is something.
Me at all times. Oh my god. Just seething fire.
Something bothering you, buddy? An unattainable dream? A hopeless romance? Lack of sleep? A puzzling situation?
Having trouble with adultery?
Oh yeah, you always say that instead of becoming an adult or adulthood. As if you didn't know the troubling definition of the word you're using. Which actually means, you know, when Wait, Pumbaa, not in front of the kids.
Well, I don't know what you two are talking about, but something definitely seems to be off.
You keep saying that, but honestly, I'm good. Fam?
Now, don't you go shortening the word family by cutting out my three favorite letters. I-L-Y.
Okay, well, Patton definitely seems to be doing okay. How about you, Roman? Let's see. Disney references, regal appearance, general awareness that I'm better than you two. I'm feeling pretty good. And what could be wrong here?
Boy, you both always act like you know all the answers, so it's surprising that you keep overlooking something so simple.
Oh, is that so, Patton? You're so cute. And what might that be?
My
Where
baby
is
boy.
Anxiety?
He gone. My baby
Do you
boy.
honestly think it's necessary to have him here?
To offer his Moby dopey input, I don't want him. I'm still hungry.
No, stop him. Stop him.
Thomas, this is highly... We can't afford these detours anymore.
I found some granola.
We're doing a vid here, buddy.
All right, well, at least it's something healthy.
Thomas, isn't there a more important thing that you should be focusing on right now?
I fully relate to Thomas eating handfuls of granola because that is my life.
You're just getting it all over the carpet, aren't you? All right, well...
What if you have guests over? We won't have them for a while, so
He's definitely inviting some ants over.
Just ants, no uncles? Can you take off the hoodie? Like, you look like a hot mess. Nay, not hot, cool. Nay, not cool, uncool. An uncool mess.
If you want me to.
Oh, dear, sweet mother of hairbrushes. What is your hair? I'm just...
Roman feels so attacked. I'm a bit more giggly than usual. I feel like I'm a bit tired, but these are honestly my genuine reactions. I love this so much.
It's letting it do its thing.
There's a lot of viewers that are going to see you like this, so...
Yeah, they've seen me on better days, so it evens out. You know, Thomas, I don't know if that makes sense.
You have kind hair.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Kind of hair that grows on a dog's butt!
That's probably an accurate comparison.
Just put your hood back on. You're the boss, Hoss.
What does that mean? I'm not Hoss. I'm Prince Roman.
Okay, well, better bring in Count Wolof. Any input is better than what Mr. T is contributing.
Roman brought the clever nicknames to the table. I brought the oats and honey clusters to the table.
Put them down.
Okay, fine. Let's get him here. Anxiety? That's all. He's probably listening to that PG-13 music again. Anxiety!
PG-13 music. I'm so dead. But where's my boy? My boy Anxiety. He's my boy. I love him.
How dare he? What? Now, try to be a little more loving. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Anxiety, come on up here, kiddo. Come on up here so everyone can see that cool makeup. Well, love is fit.
What a supportive dad. I love him so much.
Come on up here so everyone can see that cool makeup. Well, love has failed me. That can be applied to many instances in my life. The first being... Steady now, Thomas. Are we really going down that road? You usually don't like talking about that kind of stuff. You've got no shame.
Definitely not much of a filter.
Yes, and no fear. You have no... I have no anxiety. Is that what you guys are trying to say? Okay. Well, he also has no sense of tension built up. That's disappointing. This is very disconcerting. I don't know. Shouldn't a lack of fear be a good thing?
Roman, I'm surprised at you. What? Anxiety can be a gloomy goober sometimes, but he's still one of us.
Is he though? Check it out.
Dad, I love Patton so much. He's so inclusive and wholesome and so sweet. Even though, you know, Anxiety, not the funnest, most outgoing character in comparison to all of them, but Patton still loves him. Patton's such a good person. Oh, I love them.
Morality, logic, creativity. We three are the most important facets of Thomas's personality.
Excuse me? How dare you exclude my boy Anxiety like this?
Plus, we all contribute a little extra stuff too. We got along just fine without him in the first two Sandersides videos. He may not have had a physical presence, but he was always there within Thomas to some extent, and he contributes more than what you credit him. Plus, he too may represent more than just anxiety, even though that is a significant part of who he is.
I'm so here for Logan and Patton defending my boy.
Even still, I just don't see why he's necessary. If anxiety's gone, what do we have to lose? I don't fear death.
Okay, dude, oh, there was a line, and now you've like jumped off the line into a cliff. That's okay. Oof. Oh wow.
Wow. So you're super brave. That's good. There's a difference between bravery and acting without caution. Think fast. Oh my sweet.
He really got someone to throw a laptop at his head. I can't. Oh my god. Thomas, no.
Cole Sprouse. What?
That really hurt. Was that a laptop? That like hurt real bad. Whoa.
Unalert and without his natural defensive reflexes. Yes, it seems that anxiety has officially clocked out. Okay, well, he can work on that. Thomas, did you remember to lock your motor vehicle earlier today?
I probably did. I'm not sure, but probably.
Weaker memory. Well, that's not a symptom of a lack of anxiety. Not directly, but with the anxiety over leaving his car unlocked, Thomas always double checks to make sure, securing that memory in place.
I doubt anybody will go looking through his car.
Oh my goodness! You just see the best in people. But he can't always afford to.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, it sounds like I'm in trouble or something.
No, it just sounds like these two are worrying too much. That's the thing. Is anyone among us worried? It's because he isn't worried, and that doesn't seem right, Roman.
Princey's never liked anxiety. That's his problem.
That's not true.
Hey there, Princey. Okay, I can't stand that guy.
I'm trying hard not to like you right now.
Still don't like you. What was that? Chim Chim Charu.
To offer his Moby Dopey input, I don't like it. Oh, now your memory works. That's convenient. It is interesting to note that Patton and I have both had our moments of seeing eye to eye with anxiety, but you seem to remain resolute as ever in how you perceive it. Look, I am the dreamer, and the one big thing that gets in the way of pursuing any new adventure is fear. Took my pants off.
Wow.
No one
can see. I don't care. Yep, we are getting your anxiety and shame back. I cannot deal with any more of this ridiculousness.
You put them back.
No, alright, fine. Well, if anxiety's not here, where is he?
Probably in his room.
His room?
Technically, it's the corner of your mind that you'd go to if you wanted to enhance your anxiety for some reason, or if you wanted to cathartically indulge in typically troubling emotions. Think the Mind Palace, but specifically for anxiety. Where else do you think we come from? Where do we go? Where did he come from? Cut my joke.
So you all have one? Only the more stuff I'm learning about myself.
I'd rather go to Patton's.
Can we go there?
Nope. We need to go to Anxiety's room to check on anxiety. This is the priority. Do you remember what we just were talking about?
Okay.
So we're all going to Anxiety's room? Who knows what that tragic kingdom looks like? Are you good to join us on this, Thomas? Because we need you to get us all there.
Yeah, it sounds fun or whatever.
I thought I would like you without your never-ending assembly line of predicaments, but this is truly, truly bothersome. Just focus on the things that would normally make you anxious. That is the corner of your mind where we need to go. It may be difficult to go down that road.
There's no tension.
Okay. There is no drama in this today.
Yeah.
Into the unknown. Here we go.
Roman sounds like such like a newscaster when he said that. He was just like seriousness and like building tension to the music.
Again on my own, going down to
Oh, I guess I'm doing this too. This is new.
Whoa.
Ooh, it's spooky. Oh, wait, I see Gorillas. American Idiot by Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and I think My Chemical Romance in the corner. Yes, Anxiety. Give me that good emo aesthetic.
That left turn at Albuquerque.
No, this is where we needed to go.
I know. It was just a joke.
Oh, wow.
Wait, are you serious? A cliffhanger for a YouTube video? Highly unusual and frustrating. Oh, I'm sure it won't be that bad. How long do we have to wait? According to Thomas's schedule, just a couple of days. Yay! And knowing Thomas, he'll get this video out when he says he will, right on time. Right.
The self-shade, oh my god! I'm screaming. Wow, okay. Oh wow, that shade, I can't. But Thomas works so hard. He's always tweeting about how he's staying up late to get out videos on time, and we're all like, no, just go to sleep, because he needs to take care of himself, gosh darn it.
Previously on Sandersides.
Wow, there's a previously on.
I didn't cut together any footage for this. It's fine, I'll just perform the review myself. So, Thomas started the video and was acting like an aloof moron with no filter. And Logic was like, what's up? Then Morality and I showed up and we were like, what's up? Then we realized anxiety wasn't here. And Thomas didn't have any anxiety at all. And I was like, that's not a bad thing because I'm the dreamer. But the other two were like, we need him or whatever. So we were like, where is he? Then we deduced that he was probably in the corner of Thomas's mind where anxiety resides, or anxiety's room. So we all journeyed there together to find him. Does that make sense? Yeah. Or, you know, you could just click here and watch the previous video. And
If anyone's ever watched any of my videos, that's exactly how I talk. I love Roman so much.
that's what you missed on me.
I love Glee.
Whoa. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. You made that joke in the last video. I know. It was just to reestablish where we are in the present timeline. Wow.
I love that weird clock in the
This is
background.
anxiety's room.
Death Note, yes, the good one, not the Netflix one. Yes, it is My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and Gorillaz and Green Day. That's some good shit.
His room sure looks a lot like my living room. Like, what is this, the upside down world or something? No, the room just varies based on whatever your present location is. One of the darker corners of my mind. The source of all my worries and fears and Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, yeah, it does not get that dark. Oh, I love that. Yeah, spiders! No need to worry, Patton. That is just the pattern on the curtains. I am terribly afraid of spiders.
Same.
I'd like to trade places with someone. This room is literally covered in spider webs, and yet the curtains unsettle you? Well, I literally don't see any spiders in those, Logan. These curtains are literally covered in them. Those are just
I am
silly
Patton.
cartoons. They're
Don't
not
mess with
even
spiders.
realistic. But if need be, I will destroy them for you, Patton. Thanks, but let's call them what they are, Roman. Spider creepy crawly death dealers. Okay. All right, but like, if this is his room, where is anxiety? What are you doing in my room?
I love how anxiety is such a teenager. Like, what are you doing? Because same. Same.
Think one of them moved. Anxiety? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you. That's weird. You literally all just screamed in unison upon seeing me. Sorry, it's just you do this thing where you just kind of appear. Wait, what am I wearing? What is my hair? Welcome back, Thomas. Thanks, Roman. Look, anxiety, you don't understand it. Come on. For some reason, I wasn't feeling your presence at all. Yeah, I know. It's because I've decided to duck out, Quack. What, duck out? But Quack, that's a thing you can do? For this video, I guess. What do you mean? I removed myself from the equation. I quit. Decided it wasn't worth it anymore. Why would you do that? Well, it didn't seem like I was wanted. You all made that pretty clear anytime I showed up. What? Except you, Patton. You're a funny guy. I love my Dark Strange son. Well, sure, you knew that we...
I love my Dark Strange son too!
We're just preparing ourselves for the worst Okay, maybe I could rephrase that. We were just tensing up because we knew that something bad would... look, it's just... You're never really fun. And Roman, shut up. Look, I am the creative side, not the fluffy, cutesy, kind wordsy side. So, one would think that the creative side would be able to come up with a nicer way to talk to others. You'd think the smart side would know when to mind his own business. Okay, it's real sweet that you all decided to come for a visit, but if I wanted to stand around being insulted, I would have shown up in person like I usually do. Oh, you poor little anxious baby. Let's just...
Literally every video with anxiety, that's me, my poor little anxious baby.
Face facts. You're better off without me. No, that is where you're wrong. Very much so. I don't think any of us comprehended how much you factored into Thomas's decision making. Yeah, I mean, without you, he was acting like like a big bumbling couch potato man. That's probably a nicer way to say that. Just an unfiltered, I'm just gonna come out and say it. A cotton-headed Ninny-muggins. That is enough out of you. Logic. See, he's reining me in right now because of you.
You do talk too much sometimes.
I never thought I'd appreciate you saying that. We've already learned that Thomas listening to me too much can be a problem. Same with Roman, probably even Logan. Easy. Now, while I still have your attention, do you think maybe we could switch places?
All right, I can't say it isn't nice to hear you all groveling, but I actually think you were right to not want me around. I've always aimed to protect you, but lately, it feels like I've been keeping you from doing anything.
If your only goal is to protect, then why do you act like the embodiment of a dark and stormy night all the time?
Roman.
What? He's a creepy cookie. You're a creepy cookie, Anxiety. Roman. You're like an oatmeal raisin cookie that's primarily composed of raisins.
I love oatmeal raisin cookies, okay? I love raisins. You wanna fight, Roman? Back up.
A raisin oatmeal cookie. No one wants that. Pump the brakes.
I want that.
I'm sorry. You pumped those brakes. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little, extra passionate here. When did you apply eyeshadow? I didn't. But does it look okay because the princess got to slay? Of course it looks good. Why would you think it wouldn't?
Because the princess got to slay. Yes, Roman.
Do you have self-esteem issues? Am I asking too many questions? Putting on a dark persona is the best way to get anyone's guard up. But all this reflecting and working on your issues with us has gotten me to think that I overdo it. You could never overdo it. Well, you are perfect and special just the way you are. I don't care how dark your clothes are. You shine bright like a diamond. You okay?
Yes! Pat is me! Yes. Oh, I love Anxiety so much. He's such a wholesome, sweet boy. He's just trying to do his best. I love him.
I just got a lot of feelings. Hey, Patton! Eyeshadow buddies. We are buddies. Look, Anxiety, you're a natural fight or flight reflex. That's what you're instilled in humans to act as. And for some people, yes, you're a little heightened. But what's a little extra height, right? I mean, that just means you're tall enough to ride every ride at Disney World. Unless you're too tall and you get decapitated on It's a Small World. Wow, sorry for that little tangent. I am reeling right now. The point is, too much of anything can be counterproductive.
Well, yeah, but for me...
Hold on. Yes, I'm about to provide more exposition, Thomas. Just bear with me.
Okay.
The relationship between anxiety and performance can be expressed on this curve, known as the Yerkes-Dodson curve. It's named after the psychologists R.M. Yerkes and J.D. Dodson. Get on with it, calculator watch. Yeah, loud noises. Okay, up here is where you want to be. The optimum degree of constructive tension. Yes, too much anxiety pushes us to this side of the curve and performance is hindered, which is less than ideal. But without you at all, Thomas is not just on this more relaxed, laid-back side of the graph, which is also not ideal when you're trying to get things done. He's all the way down here by the horn of a unicorn that was going somewhere. I normally would have fallen asleep, but I am not feeling like my fabulous self right now. I am bitterly jittery and not very glittery.
But with me, aren't you just always on the other side of that curve thing?
Yerkes-Dodson curve.
Yeah, that.
There's ways that I can work on that anxiety, but I'd rather work on it with you than without you at all.
How?
I just need to make you feel listened to. You're like a really important alarm clock. Sure, the noise can be sudden and a little unpleasant sometimes, but it's important for me to recognize the concern, register it, and carry on changing my actions if necessary. You're what made Thomas double and triple check things he needed to study before taking tests. And I'll feel that feeling of tingliness after achieving something he didn't think was possible. E equals MC scared. Sorry, was that too loud?
E equals MC scared. These one-liners are like so perfect. I love them so much.
I was worried I wouldn't get another chance to speak, and I wanted to share my thoughts before I forgot it. Anxiety. In small doses, you're what pressures me to get out of bed, to get moving and doing stuff. I'm lucky to have you the way that I do. Some people have anxiety that's heightened to the point where it becomes an incredibly difficult and hindering condition, whether it's a symptom of a different issue, or an anxiety disorder, or the unfortunate result of something someone may be going through. And I don't want to downplay any of that. But I think maybe I could benefit from trying to understand you better.
I mean, it's cool to see you all trying to be helpful. Well, most of you.
But anxiety, you're what pushes Thomas to rehearse and rehearse before performances. You are that nervousness that he feels right before going on stage, but just as he does so, you ease up. And you let his excitement and passion for performance take over. I think that's as good a sign as any that you're willing to work as a team and that you make us better. Was that good? Did I do good? I'm gonna cry. I just don't want to lose any of you. Jerks Dotson! What the heck is going on? These guys have all been in this corner of your mind for too long. It's corrupting them. All their main functions are starting to work to drive you far over to the other end of that curve. What? Hang on. We're getting them all out of here. Thomas, remember what you've learned. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Now breathe out for 8 seconds. Keep it up, Thomas. That's good. Keep going.
This close to crying, like this close to crying when Roman was appreciating anxiety. This close to crying. This close to crying.
Okay. That was a really risky thing you guys did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you were with us from the start, you'd have kept us from doing that in the first place.
Being anxious about the idea of growing more anxious. Yeah, that sounds like me.
You rescued me.
Yeah, well, fight or flight, am I right?
Incredibly right. Just like you keep Thomas away from potentially dangerous situations, you also enable him to escape from the ones he manages to get himself into.
I am incredibly proud of you, Anxiety. Whatever. But I'm...
I love Patton so much. What a nice, kind dad. I love him.
more proud of myself for enduring the great spider threat of 2017.
They were just curtains, Patton.
You all went through that for me.
Don't sweat it, Brad. Pitiful. It was no big deal. It was worth it to regain my good old worry wart. That's right, and just like you saved us, it's the vigilant people that work the hardest to save the world. Sometimes it's better for a society to be anxious than complacent.
Another thing, I lower all expectations for social gatherings. So if you do actually go out, anything remotely good will be pleasantly surprising.
Oh my God, yes!
Okay, not so bad.
Party on, my dudes. Well, glad to have you back, Anxiety, and I promise to make sure you feel listened to and strive for a better balance from here on out. And to all of you out there...
Wait. Oh boy, I'm actually considering it.
What?
You've kind of made me want to open up to you, but big surprise, I'm really anxious about it.
Anxious? Like your name.
Yep. That was, You're great, Patton. But, actually, on the subject of my name...
Shut up. Oh, that's okay. No pressure. If you don't want to...
Logan! Shut your ever-flapping gob-talker.
No pranks or misleading?
Not this time. Oh, man, why did we have to have a heartfelt moment? It's totally fine. This is a very accepting environment. But I have to tell you that I've been theorizing on it for a very long time. So if it's not exactly the name that I think it is, I will lose it. Okay. Promise you won't laugh, though.
Of course not.
My name... My name is Virgil! Okay, it's like a band-aid. You just gotta rip it off.
Virgil? Oh, but that doesn't end with an A-N or an O-N. Shouldn't it be something like virgin? Why is that so funny? Because, it's not. I think it is an awesome name. It's not what I anticipated, but I do like it. It's different, but I like that it's different. It was unexpected, but it took a lot to trust us with that information. Virgil.
You can call me Verge.
Well, this has been a day where I embrace all of who I am and new things about myself. Thank you for opening up to us, Anxiety. Virgil, Verge for short.
Whatever. I'm at least glad I can offer some help. Even if sometimes I can be hard to deal with.
In Thomas's case, you are indeed manageable. Yeah, and you are nothing compared to the others. Others? What do you mean others? What others? Well, this is foreboding.
It's nothing.
So long! Farewell.
Avita, say goodnight!
What was that all about?
Look, I know I'm the one that's causing you to be suspicious, but honestly, table that question for another day.
Gotcha. And Virgil?
You know, it's really weird hearing you say that.
Honestly, thank you for all of the good stuff that you do provide. You can be a good guy. I hope this helps you.
I love my emo son! I love my emo son. I'm fine. A-okay. All good. Not freaking out about the idea that there's going to be more Sanderson's characters. Not crying because this was the most heartfelt thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm fine. It's all good. Life is tasty fresh. I'm good.
On some of the possible upsides of anxiety. Again, there are plenty of people out there dealing with conditions where anxiety isn't as easily manageable. And too much can of course be a hindrance, but for many of you, by taking time to accept it as a natural part of you, by making it feel heard and not letting it dominate you, hopefully managing your anxiety will get a little easier each day. Until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. This video went over possible upsides to anxiety, but many of us struggle with anxiety in different ways. If you're struggling with anxiety or something else, just know that you're not alone and there are resources available to help you. Here are a few numbers you can call should you need help and not know who to turn to. Stay safe. I love you guys.
Love you too.
In here earlier. Is this my Alice in Wonderland puzzle book? Oh. Yeah. I respected your privacy for this long. Please try to respect mine. Okay. Greetings, friendo. Yes? I couldn't help but notice that you had some very nifty posters back here.
You probably already own like 101 Disney posters.
Yeah, I do. But me and these posters are simply meant to be.
You can't have my sick, nasty Tim Burton posters.
Fine.
What?
Hey, kid, I'm not trying to bother you. Just made you a little something for the room. Hope to see you soon. He never really was good at art.
That was the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, he made him a card. And it said your family. I'm fine. I'm all good. Yep, this video made me cry. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Oh. See, shit like this is why I want to film it, because I know I'm gonna have reactions like this that are like, I don't know what this means. That was so sweet. I love these Sanderson videos so fucking much. There were such good videos. Like, it has such good writing and such good storytelling and such good characters and such good like meanings behind them. Like, all the shows I used to watch when I was younger would like be like these episodic videos or these episodic like episodes where it would like tell a story and then at the end it would have like a message to tell the viewers, but like shows on TV don't have that anymore, but this does, and that's why I love it so much. It's an entertaining, funny, just amazing way to tell good stories and have good messages tied to them. Like, ugh, I love Thomas Andrews so much. Okay, I'm gonna go cry. If you watched to the end, wow, thank you. I hope you can relate, and if you can, hit me up. We'll cry together about how much we love Thomas Anders. It'll be fun.